What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best WNBA picks for today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 18 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we are on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 18 picks right like me, win more bets, and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, which should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you will have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $1,000 just yesterday, and another member who won $750 for the third day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright guys, so let's get straight into the first pick. Now when it comes to these picks guys, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick is Napheesa Collier, and this one is for 23.5 points, and this one actually is for more. Now when it comes to Collier, she has done a fantastic job hitting this 3 out of the last 5 games. Now it is going to be a very interesting matchup because they do face off against Phoenix Mercury. Now Phoenix Mercury actually ranked really low, 10th in points allowed, and because of that we could see Collier go on the over in this situation. Now when it comes to Collier as well, hitting 3 over the last 5 games as well, and she has been averaging 25.8 over the last 5. On top of this, I think looking at her last 2 games where she has significantly gone over it, scoring above 30 points, I think she'll be able to get it done against an easy matchup in Phoenix Mercury. So because of that, Napheesa Collier, 23.5 points for more, I think is an absolute steal. Now getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Brittney Griner. Now Brittney Griner has come back and is playing with Phoenix Mercury, and they do face off against Minnesota, and this one is for 21.5 points, and this one actually is for more. Now when it comes to Brittney Griner, she has only hit this 2 out of the last 5 games. However, I do believe in this matchup against Minnesota Lynx actually rank pretty low at 8th in points allowed, and because of that, we definitely could see her go on the over. So both Lynx and also Phoenix are allowing a lot of points for either side, and because of that, they are pretty fast-paced teams on top of that, so it should be a very high-scoring game. So I do believe Brittney Griner as well, since she is a center position. Minnesota Lynx tend to struggle against centers who can score, and because of that, Griner may be able to go on the over in this matchup. So she's only been averaging 16.8 over the last 5. That is true, but she did have an outlier game against Seattle where she only had 2 points, and I think that's one of the biggest reasons why her average dropped so low. So because of that, I do think Brittney Griner should be able to get on the over in this matchup against Minnesota Lynx. So Brittney Griner, 21.5 points for more, I think is an absolute steal as well. Now getting into the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Alyssa Thomas. Now when it comes to Alyssa Thomas, she has been playing fantastic, and this one is for 14 points. However, this one is for less. Now when it comes to Alyssa Thomas, she has gone under 3 out of the last 5 games, one of them being a push. Now her last 5 games, she's been averaging 13.8, and they do face off against the Las Vegas Aces. Now Las Vegas Aces, as you all know, actually rank 2nd in points allowed, and because of that, this is going to be a very interesting game. On top of that, when it comes to Connecticut Sun and between Las Vegas Aces, they're both, considered 2 really good teams when it comes to defending points, so we could see a slow pace type game, and because of that, Alyssa Thomas should be going on the under. Now Thomas isn't the main scorer for Connecticut, she is one of the few, however she isn't the main person, so because of that, she may not get the same amount of usage rate or the same amount of volume of shots due to the fact that, Aces and Connecticut Sun, they are expecting a very low scoring game, and because of that, she could be going on the under. So Alyssa Thomas, 14 points for less, I think is a great pick overall. Now getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Candace Parker, and this one is for 8 points, and this one actually is for more. Now Parker's actually hit this 4 out of the last 5 games, with one of them being a push, which is great. Now her average over the last 5 has been 10 points, which is great to see, and they do face off against the Connecticut Sun, who actually rank 3rd in points allowed. So yes, they are a great defending team when it comes to points. However, I do believe this line is a little bit too low for someone like Candace Parker. Now Candace Parker may not be the main scorer for Las Vegas Aces, but I do believe 8 points is a little bit too low, and she should be able to go on the over, no doubt about it. She's had 2 15-point games over the last 5 and 1 game where she had above 10, so because of that, we definitely could see her go on the over and keep this consistency up. So Candace Parker, 8 points for more, I think is a great pick overall. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but Prizepicks is delayed with some of their lines, so here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So the first player we're going to be talking about is none other than Alyssa Clark, who's been averaging 6.6 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 1 assist. Now, she does play for the Las Vegas Aces and faces off against Connecticut Sun. So like we mentioned before, Connecticut Sun actually ranked 3rd in points allowed. On top of that, they also rank 6th in assists allowed, and they also rank 6th in rebounds allowed. Now, I do see Alyssa Clark actually going in the over in this matchup. Now, Las Vegas don't really have Alyssa Clark as one of their main scorers, rebounders, or playmakers, but I think the game is going to be scrappy, and usually during scrappy games, we tend to see role players do a very good job at, getting buckets since all the attention are on the star players. So because of that, we probably will see Alyssa Clark have herself or be able to see herself go on the over in certain categories. I think if her line is under these averages, guys, definitely look to go over because I think there'll be a lot of great value there. So keep an eye out for Alyssa Clark. Now, the next player we're going to be talking about is none other than Diamond Miller, who plays for Minnesota Lynx and has been averaging 12.7 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 2.6 assists. Now, they do face off against Phoenix Mercury like we talked about, and they do rank 10th in points allowed. They also rank 11th in assists allowed, and they also rank 8th in rebounds allowed. So they rank pretty low in all statistical category when it comes to points, rebounds, and assists allowed. And because of that, we could see Diamond Miller go on the over in this matchup. Now, like I mentioned before, Miller isn't, the main scorer, main rebounder, or main playmaker, but I do believe her consistency out there has been fantastic as of recent, and she should be able to go on the over. But what I really would actually suggest more of is definitely her points category. She's been doing a fantastic job. Even if we look at the most recent game, she had 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. So she was able to go over her points and rebound averages really easily. But I do think points is definitely something that she does focus on, and because of that, definitely keep an eye out for points specifically. Now, I think rebounds and assists, she should be able to go in the over, but I do like more of the value that the points actually give, especially for someone like Diamond Miller. So keep an eye out for her lines. If it is under these averages, definitely look to go over. Again, to the next player, we're going to be talking about none other than Sophie Cunningham. Now, Sophie Cunningham has been averaging 12.5 points, 2.2 rebounds, and 2.3 assists. So she's done a fantastic job all year around. And I think with everything that has been going on, facing off against Minnesota Lynx, we may actually see her go on the under. Now, when it comes to Minnesota Lynx, they do rank 8th in points allowed. However, they also do rank 9th in assists allowed, and they also rank pretty low, but not too bad, 7th in rebounds allowed. So it isn't too bad, but one of the reasons why I think Sophie Cunningham will go on the under is due to the fact that her usage rate out there has definitely decreased. It seems that, she's not getting the same amount of looks as of recent, and because of that, we may see that continue into this next game. Now, she is still on day to day, and that may be a reason why. So that's why I do believe, guys, if her lines are coming out in Prizepicks, there could be a lot of value in going under due to the fact that she may be on restricted minutes. So because of that, we definitely could see Cunningham going the under, but I would suggest, guys, wait for the lines to come out. If it is, very close to these averages, then definitely look to go under. Again, to the next player, we're going to be talking about none other than Dejanay Carrington. Now, Carrington has been averaging 8.6 points, 2.9 rebounds, and 1.2 assists. Now, they do face off against Las Vegas Aces like we just talked about. But when it comes to Aces, they rank 2nd in points allowed, which is pretty interesting. They also rank pretty high in rebounds at 2nd as well. And they also rank 2nd in assists allowed. So, Las Vegas Aces, they do have a 14-1 record, and it definitely does show. Now, when it comes to the actual game itself, it probably won't be a blowout situation. So, because of that, we may see Dejanay Carrington go on the over. We've noticed Aces have really struggled against guards, especially of her playstyle, and because of that, I definitely think with her lines not being so high, especially if it is under her averages, there could be a lot of value to actually go over there. So guys, if you want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. It should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.